Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your new German lesson. In this video lesson, we will learn or revise 10 really important German verbs. We will learn how to use them in a sentence, in present and perfect. So hopefully it will be useful for you, and hopefully you will be able to remember all 10 of them when you finish watching this lesson, to list all 10 of them with examples and translations. That should be your seal, your goal. Okay, if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so the first verb for today is bedeuten. Bedeuten. Bedeuten, it means to mean. Mean. Bedeuten. And the first example is was bedeutet das? Was bedeutet das? What does that mean? What does it mean? Was bedeutet das? We use a third person singular with the ending T. Was bedeutet das? The second example, was bedeutet dieses Wort? What does this word mean? Was bedeutet dieses Wort? Was bedeutet das? Ich weiß nicht, was das bedeutet. I do not know what it means. Ich weiß nicht. I don't know. Ich weiß nicht, was das bedeutet. I don't know what it means. Bedeuten. Bedeuten. Okay. Let's go to number 2. And that's verstehen. Verstehen. It's to understand. Verstehen. Verstehen. Verstehst du mich? Do you understand me? Verstehst du mich? It's a second person singular with st. Verstehst du mich? Or in perfect, hast du mich verstanden? Pay attention here. Verstehen. Verstanden. So past participle of verstehen, understand, is verstanden, understood. Verstanden. Hast du mich verstanden? So did you understand me? Or have you understood me? Hast du mich verstanden? Then we have ich verstehe fast alles. Ich verstehe, first person singular, fast alles, meaning I understand almost everything. So fast, it's not fast. Schnell is fast. And fast in German is almost English. So, ich verstehe fast alles. I understand almost everything. Und ich verstehe nicht, was du sagen willst. Ich verstehe nicht, was du sagen willst. So I do not understand was du sagen willst. What you want to say. Literally translated. Ich verstehe nicht. I don't understand was du sagen willst. What you want to say. Verstehe. Ich verstehe. Ich habe verstanden. Perfect. Okay. So the first one was bedeuten. Bedeuten. And then we have verstehen. So number 3. Let's see what number 3 is. Sich setzen. So the first one with a reflexive pronoun. Sich setzen in English is to sit down, to sit. So or to sit down. The first example is wohin willst du dich setzen? Wohin willst du dich setzen, meaning where do you want to sit down? Where do you want to sit? Wohin willst du dich setzen? And pay attention to the difference between sich setzen and sitzen. Sitzen, it means sit. So, ich sitze auf dem Stuhl. I'm sitting on the chair. And sich setzen is the action of going somewhere and sit down. So, ich setze mich auf den Stuhl, meaning I'm now sitting down on the chair. I'm sitting myself down on the chair. That's setzen. And the first one is sitzen. Sitzen is a state. So we're not moving. Ich sitze, I'm sitting. And sich setzen is action. And sich setzen, for the question, we use this wohin and nicht wo. And for the answer, we use accusative case. So, setzt sich auf den Stuhl. Or in the past, hat sich auf den Stuhl gesetzt. Past participle of the verb sich setzen is gesetzt. So, where do you want to sit down? Setzt sich auf den Stuhl. He is sitting himself down, sitting on the chair. So that's the process of going there and sitting. He's sitting on the chair, and hat sich auf den Stuhl gesetzt. He sat on the chair. Okay. If you want to say have a seat, you use this verb, and then you say setzen Sie sich. So that's a formal way of addressing maybe older people or people you don't know. You use this Sie, setzen Sie sich. And with friends, setzt dich. No, here is you, plural. And for singular, it would be setz dich. So have a seat, you, second person singular. And setzt dich is have a seat next to me, and that's a second person plural. That's singular. You, one person. Setzt dich is you, multiple people, persons. Okay, so that's the deal with sich setzen. And then we have bekommen. Bekommen doesn't mean to become in English, but it means to get, to receive. Bekommen. Ich bekomme viele emails. I receive a lot of emails. Ich bekomme viele emails. Ich habe viele emails bekommen. I have received a lot of emails. So as you can notice, bekommen is in the infinitive form of the verb, and bekommen is also the past participle form of the verb, so it's the same. It doesn't change. Bekommen, ich habe bekommen. I have received a lot of mails. Hast du meine E-Mail bekommen? Have you received my email? Hast du meine E-Mail bekommen? Have you received my mail? Bekommen. So let's just check if we remember all the words or all the verbs that we have mentioned in this video. The first one was bedeuten. The second one was verstehen. The third one was sich setzen. And the fourth one was bekommen. Now we're moving to the fifth one, and that's legen. Legen, it means to lay down. Ich lege das Buch auf den Tisch. So I'm laying the book on the table, meaning I'm putting. It can also be put down something. So I'm laying the book on the table, or I'm putting the book on the table. Ich lege das Buch wohin. We use the accusative case auf den Tisch. Past participle is gelegt, is regular. I have put the book on the table. Ich habe das Buch auf den Tisch gelegt. So that's legen. And the next one is vorstellen, to introduce. Sich vorstellen, introduce yourself. And this verb is with separable prefix. So vor is a prefix and it goes at the end of the sentence. Ich stelle mich vor. I introduce myself, or I am introducing myself. Ich stelle mich vor. Perfekt. Ich habe mich vorgestellt. Vorgestellt. Past participle vorgestellt, meaning I have introduced myself. Ich habe mich vorgestellt. Ich stelle mich vor. Kannst du dich vorstellen? When we use a modal verb in the sentence, then the main verb stands at the very end of the sentence, and in this case, even though it's a verb with a separable prefix, we don't separate it from the stem verb because we use it in infinitive form at the end of the sentence. So kannst du dich vorstellen? Can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself? Ich weiß nicht, warum sich nicht vorgestellt hat. I do not know why he has not introduced himself. Ich weiß nicht, warum sich nicht vorgestellt hat. Vorstellen. The next one is erreichen, and it means to reach your goal. Erreichen. Erreichen. So we have the example, erreichst du bald dein Ziel? So, will you reach your goal soon? I use the future tense in English, even though in German it's present tense, but with the meaning of future. So erreichst du bald. Bald, it means soon, in the future. Erreichst du bald dein Ziel. Ich hoffe, ich erreiche bald mein Ziel. I hope I will reach my goal soon. I hope I will reach my goal soon. Ich hoffe, ich erreiche bald mein Ziel. Ich habe mein Ziel erreicht would be perfect. I have reached my goal. Erreicht is past participle form of erreichen. Then we have tragen, and it means to wear and to carry at the same time. So tragen. Ich trage eine Jacke. I am wearing a jacket in this case. Wear. Ich trage eine Jacke. Warum trägst du eine Jacke in der Wohnung? Just like me, I'm wearing a jacket, even though it's like most like a shirt, denim. But somebody can ask, warum trägst du eine Jacke in der Wohnung? Why? Why are you wearing a jacket in the apartment? Warum trägst du eine Jacke in der Wohnung? Ich trage die Jacke, weil es mir kalt ist. I'm wearing a jacket because I'm cold. Ich trage die Jacke, weil es mir kalt ist. So that's tragen, erreichen, vorstellen. legen, bekommen, sich setzen, verstehen, bedeuten. And I think we have one more. Bekommen, legen, sich vorstellen, erreichen, tragen. Two more. Beginnen, to begin. Beginnen. Okay, so wann beginnt der Kurs? When does the course begin or start? Wann beginnt der Kurs? Wann beginnt der Film? When does the movie start? Wann beginnst du zu arbeiten? So when do you start to work? Wann beginnst du zu arbeiten? Ich habe schon begonnen zu arbeiten. I have already started to work, let's say. So in this case, begonnen is past participle form of the verb beginnen, and as we can see, it's irregular. Beginnen, begonnen. And ich weiß nicht, wann beginnt zu arbeiten. I do not know when he starts to work. Ich weiß nicht, wann beginnt zu arbeiten. And we have schaffen. It can mean different things. In this case, is like to manage to do something. So, schaffst du das? Schaffst du das? Can you, let's say, can you do that? Can you do that? Ich schaffe das. I can do that. Ich brauche keine Hilfe. Ich schaffe das allein. So, I do not need any help. I will finish this. I will do this by myself. So in this case it's schaffen. Ich brauche keine Hilfe. Ich schaffe das allein. Ich schaffe das allein. And in the past participle is geschafft. Ich habe es geschafft. We can translate it as I did it. Geschafft. I did it. We can also use it for together with Prüfung, exam. So ich habe die Prüfung geschafft, meaning I have passed the exam. So I did it. Ich habe die Prüfung geschafft. Okay, so now let's just see if we can remember the words. So the first one, I can't, but let's see. The first one was, I don't know. I know that we have vorstellen. We had legen. We had beginnen. Schaffen. We had bedeuten. 5 out of 10. Oh my god, my memory is so bad. Schaffen, beginnen, I did that. Tragen, erreichen, bekommen, sich setzen, verstehen. Okay, let's see. Tragen, erreichen, sich setzen, verstehen, and bedeuten, verstehen, sich setzen, bekommen, legen, sich vorstellen, erreichen, tragen, beginnen und schaffen. I don't know. If you remember the 10th one, just write it down below in the comments. And see you next time. Bye.